Our chef on a shoestring is making a Thanksgiving meal Texas style. Jon Bonnell is executive chef and owner of Bonnell's Fine Texas Cuisine in Fort Worth, now one of the top dining destinations in the Lone Star State. His mission here, a three-course Thanksgiving dinner on our holiday budget of $80. We've upped the ante a little because it is the holiday week. Jon Bonnell, welcome. Great to see you.
Thank you. Good to be here. Thanks for having me.
You've got all these accolades, Restaurateur of the Year, all these different awards. What makes your style a little bit different?
What we try to do is make fine dining in a Texas setting. And, you know, most people think Texas is barbecue or Tex-Mex, but I think we can do it in a fine dining way. We put a little Texas seasoning, a little flair, and use as many Texas farm and ranch products as we can get.
Okay, well, we've got the gang at the table. They are ready to
These guys
eat
are
some
hungry.
of this. Everybody's hungry here today. This is our official kickoff. There they are right there. You guys, you know, don't make too much noise. Have your wine. Let's get to the menu here. What do we have on our menu this morning? Let's see exactly.
All right, the menu is a little ambitious for $80, but I think we can pull it off. We've got a butternut squash soup with some chilied pecans and pumpkin seeds. We're going to do a Creole roasted turkey, a little different with a brown sugar Creole spice. We're going to do a sage gravy with that.
Yep.
Our stuffing is andouille sausage and cornbread stuffing. And then we're going to finish it off with a pumpkin spice cheesecake, bourbon cinnamon whipped cream, and some green bean bundles, too.
All right, well, let's start with the butternut squash soup.
You bet, with a soup. Okay, butternut squash is one of those things that just screams out fall. I mean, any of the winter squashes, but it can be, you know, a little intimidating to buy a gourd like this. What's really cool, though?
Yep.
You can buy them peeled.
Look at that.
Peeled,
Nice.
seeded, very user-friendly. If not, just get your chef's knife out, cut the peel off, scoop the seeds out. We make a nice little soup, and then to make this a little fancier, to get a little more robust flavor, I've made some chili toasted pecans and pumpkin seeds. Okay. These little green papitas, or pumpkin seeds, have got a little bit of coriander, a little bit of cayenne, a little salt, black pepper.
Little Texas flavor there.
Exactly, and we just toast them up with a little bit of olive oil, just quickly, a nice little saute there. Give it a little spice, make it a little more interesting, give it a little more pep to it.
Really
you like that one?
Yeah, very good. To be honest with you.
That'll go well with that Pinot Noir they've got over there, too. I saw you tasting that.
We have wine. I'll be right back. All right, let's
now,
talk
for our
turkey.
bird, we brined this overnight. If you've never brined a turkey, I promise you, you're missing out. That means you soak it in a solution overnight. This is a real easy recipe. Pound of honey, pound of salt, and enough water to cover the bird.
And that's
we soak it overnight. That's it. We put a little orange juice for flavor. You can put a lot of seasoning or spice in there, but very simple. Something with sugar, something with salt, and enough water, and it makes that turkey soak up a bunch of liquid.
What is it that's so intimidating about a turkey for people?
You know, it's not that hard. You put it in the oven. Brine it overnight,
that's it, huh?
Season it up, put it in the oven. It shouldn't be too hard. Now, what we're going to do to spice this guy up, I'm going to put you to work a minute.
Okay.
We're going to start putting some spices together.
A little whisk.
Now, a little brown sugar will really caramelize this bird nice. You'll notice this bird that we're doing will be a little darker than most of the ones you've got.
How big is the bird? I mean, how many pounds?
It's a 12-pounder, but after you brine it, it gains about a pound.
Okay.
So we've got some garlic powder, some paprika, a little bit of chili powder, some cayenne, black pepper, onion powder, basil, oregano, thyme. This is a basic Creole seasoning blend. Now, you can go and buy each one of these spices individually, or you can buy a Creole mix already done.
Your definition of Creole is?
Creole means a blend. I mean, technically, it just means a blend, but a Creole spice mix, we got some salt in there, too.
Was I not doing a good enough job?
Well, the brown sugar is a little bit lumped up on us, but basically what we want to do, once you get that together, is really season the bird. We don't do anything halfway. This doesn't cut it for a turkey.
Forget it.
We're not sprinkling.
Especially not in
Pick
Texas.
it up by handfuls, really rub the outside,
May I?
season it. Absolutely. And we're going to season it inside and out. You want it to stick to every single surface you can possibly get. Yep. We're trying to make this more complex. A little bit of spice, a little sweetness, then we're going to get it in the oven. We got our oven at 400 degrees.
Okay.
We season the inside of the cavity also. Gets a lot more flavor that way.
To use my apron for the first
You
time.
get to use it. There we go.
Okay.
There's a reason my whites stay clean. I've got a towel.
Well, you're the boss.
There we go. So we've got this oven at 400 degrees. Now, you want to watch it. Keep an eye on it there, because this turkey will really get dark on you. And that's a good thing, not necessarily such a bad thing. We caramelize the outside. We get the flavors really nice and roasty on the outside. It gets very sweet with just a little bit of spice to it. So every 15 minutes, just pop the door open, take a look at the bird, and as soon as it starts to darken up, turn your oven down to about 340. That's not bad, huh?
No, it's really good. What else we got?
Well, we made a gravy for it.
Okay.
Now, if you catch the drippings in the pan, in your roasting pan, start with those drippings, supplement with chicken broth if you need to. I like to add a little fresh sage at the end.
All about the gravy.
That's right. And when you're using fresh herbs, I'm just going to tear up a little bit of fresh sage here. Use your fresh herbs at the very end. They really work better. If you cook them too long, you lose them.
Okay, we got to get to the green beans and the dessert here because everybody's getting hungry over there.
Getting hungry?
Yeah, we're waiting. We're ready for our dinner.
Man.
We're ready.
We've got a rowdy crowd. Our little green bean bundles, we're going to top those guys. They're sitting on some caramelized onion. We're gonna top it with a little roasted shallot vinaigrette just to give those a little sweetness and a little acidity as well. We made some stuffing here, andouille sausage, celery, onion. We add some cornbread. Some cornbread crumbs and some panko crumbs. Let that soak in about 5 minutes. Roast it in the oven, 15 to 20. Then we got pumpkin cheesecake. Oh man. It's
I want to jump at that thing.
Oh, it's like a combination of my two favorite things, pumpkin pie and cheesecake. If you want to shortcut the recipe, grab a can of pre-spiced pumpkin pie filling, mix it with your cheesecake, and we top it off with a little bourbon and cinnamon spiked whipped cream.
Okay, gang, here we go. All right,
if you're gonna bring it over,
bring something over here, John, if you would.
With the champagne.
And Ray is still here. He's got a lot. Look at that.
Now we're talking.
A little champagne. Who invited Ray? Well, I'm going to put this between the two of you guys.
Thank you very much. You guys already have some.
As we're placing this on our table and getting ready for our feast here, let's see exactly how you did with the cost first. It smells
we made
great.
it for $80.
You're going to love it. I bet you did. I don't know. Something tells me you're a pro. First course, we've got the sweet onion, the garlic, the butternut squash, the star anise, chicken stock, heavy cream, oranges, pumpkin seeds, pecans, chili powder, some paprika, and the cayenne pepper. For the main course, honey, orange juice, turkey. That was the big part right there. Can't forget that turkey.
It's all about the protein.
Now for some of the other dishes here, let's do the chicken stock, the Poblano chilies, the onion, the celery, the cornbread, panko bread, the crumbs, green beans. Boy, this is a lot of ingredients, but don't be discouraged, folks. It's all on our website, shallots, Dijon mustard. And for dessert, there you go, pumpkin puree, the nutmeg, the allspice, the ginger, graham crackers, heavy cream, and of course, whiskey. It wouldn't be Thanksgiving without whiskey, folks. Grand total. Our grand total, $79.45. Having a nice round of applause to Jon Bonnell.
Thank you.
Bonnell's Fine Cuisine down in Texas. Is the table happy so far, even though you haven't gotten on your plates yet?
We've had more alcohol than ever on this show.
Jon, great to see you once again.
And I give away all my recipes at bonnellstexas.com too. No secrets.